Alright, so here's the deal. I've been rocking this crappy piece of armor since level 6 in Act 1. And you can see from the stats here, it's got about as much armor as a soggy piece of cardboard. And no matter how many times I try to roll some good stats, my luck is worse than a gambler on a losing streak. So today, I'm done relying on RNG. It's time to dive into the world of trading in Path of Exile 2. Alright, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are similar to me in the fact that you just don't feel like trading. You're like, what's the point, man? I gotta go to a third-party website, I gotta go online, I gotta go outside of the game to trade? No thank you. Here's the problem, alright? Trading might actually be the most crucial thing in this entire game. When it comes to the gear, it actually makes a pretty big difference, especially as you level up, you get stronger, you hit certain thresholds as you're leveling. Now the big deal here is that as you guys have been leveling, I'm sure you've been getting these exalted orbs. Now all trading is actually based around this currency right here. It is the main currency that people use to trade. So what I'm sure a lot of you guys have been doing that are beginners is you just grab it and put it on a piece of gear. Here's the problem with that. Yellow, that means it's a rare item. If you look how many traits I have on this thing, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different traits on this item. But here's the problem with that. There's no telling what skill you may add onto this piece of gear. You could add lightning resistance, you could add some stun threshold, but maybe you really need dexterity. What are the odds that I put this on this and I actually get dexterity off of it? It's pretty low. It's very low. But what are the odds I can take one exalted orb and find a kitted out 6 traits perfectly for everything that I need for just one exalted orb? I'm taking the odds of the trade. Alright, so what you're gonna need, some exalted orbs. Now, most pieces of gear cost 1 exalted orb, or if you're trying to get like a unique item, you know, obviously you're gonna need some more. But let's say I'm trying to replace my whole armor set, probably get a staff for 1 exalted orb, get a pair of gloves. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So to get a fully new set of armor, you would need about 11 exalted orbs. So get your exalted orb, and then you're going to want to head over to the trade site. And don't worry, the link is in the description. We're going to head over to the Path of Exiles 2 trading website. Now here's the deal. If you just search Path of Exile trading site, it's going to pull up a lot of fake stuff. You don't want to mess with that. If you're not clicking the link in my description, make sure your browser URL is pathofexile2.com. Pretty simple. You just want to log in, use your Steam account, whatever you're playing through. I'm going through Steam. We're going to go over to trade, and here's where the magic happens. So I need boots. All right, I need boots. I want movement speed. I want energy shield. I want intelligence. So first off, I'm level 52. Level. Minimum level 52. Maximum level 52. I want to be able to use it right this moment. Now, most of this energy shield, I'm going to go minimum of 70 energy shield, because I don't want anything under that. But customize all this how you guys want. Then if you notice, looking through these stats over here on the left, movement speed's not on there. We're gonna have to add it in manually. So all you gotta do is type in on here, and you can see stuff like this: percentage, number percentage, increased rarity of items found. You know what? That seems like a good trait to have. We're also gonna go movement speed, percentage increased movement speed. Let's do a search. All right, as you can see here, this is our shopping browser. We are now on Amazon.com. No free brand deals. The list price is over here. 1 exalted orb for all. And over here, you can see what the boots look like. Doesn't really matter. The stats are all in the middle. So you can see right here, energy shield 99. Now the cool thing about this is it actually says this person is online right now. So if I direct whisper them, they're probably ready to go and ready to sell me this item. Now you'll see some like this guy right here, offline. If you message him, it doesn't even let, because he's offline, even though looks like a pretty decent pair of boots. Now you can see here, some of these only have 4 traits. Now some of these also have 6 traits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And either way, they're the same price. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. 1 exalted orb is nothing. So make sure, unless you find one with 4 traits, and you know, I'm just so thrilled with these 4 right here. Energy shield 121. I got 20% increased movement speed. I got 15 maximum energy shield, 80% increased energy shield, and item rarity. Those are the traits that I wanted on my piece of gear. But you know, if I want 2 more traits, I'm still gonna have to spend 2 more exalted orbs on it. So what I would recommend, pick out all the stats that you want and work backwards. So, you know, get basically everything that you could possibly want, your dream piece of gear. So I also want intelligence. So we're gonna go number 2 intelligence, cert. All right, now we're talking. See, we got 1 exalted orb, 1 exalted orb. Now I've got 15% increased movement speed, maximum energy shield, 30 intelligence, and 17% increased rarity of items found. Also get stun threshold and maximum mana, which I didn't even ask for, but those are pretty good stats. So here's the thing, you wanna add as many stats as you can onto the filter, and if they don't have it, I guarantee someone has it, because there's so many pieces of gear on here. I mean, look, 40 items listed just for specifically level 42 with the traits that I put on. So people are selling stuff, they want your exalted orbs, and they're willing to give you their old gear that they probably used up, you know, leveling up to even higher levels. Now they just don't want it, and they're like, hey, I'll get 1 exalted orb off of it. But what you want to do is, let's see, I'm gonna look for, this one actually has plus 10% quality, 162 energy shield, 25% movement speed, 25% increased rarity, and plus 11 intelligence. So here's the thing, do I go for less energy shield, more intelligence? Do I go for 27 intelligence? Let's see, energy shield, I mean, look at this, corrupted, 20% quality, 144 energy shield, only 20% movement speed though. You see what I'm saying, man? You see what I'm saying? I'd say this is pretty damn good. We're gonna buy this. So all you gotta do, looks like it even has a rune on it. We're gonna do a direct whisper. Seller is not online. We're gonna have to refresh it. That guy was offline. Those are the boots I wanted. Offline. That son of a gun. So we move on. We move on. That one wasn't meant to be. All these guys want divine orbs. 8 exalted orbs for this one. That is a scam. 10 exalted orbs. This guy's trying to scam us. So what am I gonna do here? I think this is the one. This is the one we're going with. All you gotta do is whisper. Just hit direct whisper, and back in game, it automatically sends a whisper, and you don't even have to know Chinese. It automatically translates for you. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And just like that, we got an invite. Accept the party invite. All we gotta do, teleport to him. Teleport to him, and we make the trade. Just like that. As soon as I land, questing to trade, level 92. Take the trade. There's our boots. We add our exalted orbs. Accept the trade. And now we have our boots. He said, thank you, good luck. And look at this. 10% increased movement speed, 42% increased armor, 45 stun threshold, iron reflexes. And now we have 29 intelligence. We got 24% increased rarity, 35% reduced attribute, 61 life, 24% increased energy shield, and 20% movement speed. Look at this. This is my movement speed right now. This is my movement speed right now. Add the new ones. Oh my. We are speed. And look at this intelligence, 171. I think I might have to upgrade my staff next, but that's a hard one to improve upon. And my increased item rarity as well. We're about to be getting tons of exalted orbs, a ton of them. Now you may ask, well, I just got these new boots. What about my old one? I'm never gonna use these again. They're level 6, man. But I mean, what should I do with them? Well, we just traded 2 exalted orbs. We gonna sell them. That's right. So what you gotta do is go over to your stash. Now, you've got these tabs here, as you can see. Now, I've got one already set for selling. However, what you're gonna wanna do is pick a tab that you can customize. Right click on it. I just named it selling. You're going to want to make sure that it is public toggled on. Now, it's going to give you some options here. Set exact price on all items. Or you can do each item individually priced. So, I would recommend each each item individually priced. And let's just make it yellow. This will be my selling tab. Confirm that. Now, this is extremely easy. All you have to do, place the boots in, and before they will get listed, you must right click on them and under note, do exact price. And you know what? I'm gonna list these for 1 exalted orb because I don't know how good they are. I don't know if somebody will actually buy them. There's only 4 stats on it, so let's just see if we can get 1 exalted orb. As soon as you do that, look, make sure this is how you know it's listed on the site to be sold. You will see exact price and then whatever you have put to sell it for. Now, you can set whatever price you want, but be warned, you know, it's an open economy, all right? People are broke out here, especially in this economy that we're in right now. People are broke. If you list it for 5 exalted orbs, don't be surprised if it stays, you know, listed for a while. But the beauty is I can list as many items in here as I want, and I can set these all for whatever I want. You know what? I think these boots are worth the 1 mirror of Caldera. Exact price. Will anybody buy that? Definitely not. But that, my friends, is how you buy and sell gear and how you find what you need. And not only that, the importance of why you should be doing this instead of trying to roll stats yourself. Now, the next beautiful thing is, you know, the currency itself. So now you're probably thinking, well, great, I know how to buy and sell, but how do I get more exalted orbs? If you want that information, check out the next video. I'm going to do a full-on breakdown on how to become filthy rich. Path of Exiles 2.